Yeah, man.
Hey, big
Final
game
word.
Jays, man. Y'all know what our record is, man. It's about 10-minute record. What the Cowboys record is.
We would love to hear it. 10-4. 10-4.
10-4. 4-0 in that division, baby.
Yo,
10-4. 10-4.
I'm gonna keep that a trend because I said that last week and I said that the week before. If we keep winning, y'all know I'm kind of like.
Keep the trend.
Oh yeah, we keep winning like this.
I'm gonna ask y'all what
Keep
that record is.
Keep winning. Keep asking.
We gonna be rocking
Keep
these.
winning.
We're gonna be rocking these. It's gonna be tradition. You know what I'm saying? Rocking these all the way until Super Bowl.
Man.
Staying masked up. Goon Squad. Masked up. Goon
Masked
Squad.
up.
Yeah.
Masked up.
Goon Squad. You know what it is.
Goon Squad, man. Y'all gonna feel us in a minute.
Go.
Yeah.
Riding with my
Yeah.
my jiggers.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
The big
go.
brothers.
Brothers. Yeah. Brothers.
The
From
final.
another mothers, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. The people want to hear the final word. We go give it to them.
Why not?
And we go give it to them. Yeah, man.
Tell them right now.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Flame.
Yo got fire.
You got fire. You got flame.
Yo got flame.
Y'all lighted it up. If you
Yo got
in,
flame.
it don't matter. Big Game James page, light it up. We want to see it.
You got fire.
Light it up.
Yeah.
Boss Cowboy page, light it up. Light it up.
You got fire.
Loud Nation channel. Light it up.
You
Yeah.
got fire. You got flame.
Yo got flame. Yo got flame. Yo got flame.
Man.
Come on. I forgot I can't sip that coffee right now.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Game changer.
I see you, Natasha.
They got the flames. They got the flames
Flame.
going. There it
Yeah.
is.
The rectum.
There the flame.
There the flames. There the flames. Y'all know it is. Let's go.
You got fire. You got flame.
Mama, there go that man
Fire. Yo
again.
got flame.
Y'all all right?
Oh yeah.
go
Let's
with
kick it off. Y'all know what it is. The full intro. We ain't playing no games. The full intro.
You got fire. You got
Yo got
flame.
flame.
Yeah.
Baby, I just wanna run it up. Kinda check or something.
Where the flames? Where the flames?
The flames up, baby.
Let's go.
I've been really in the
Hit that
field,
like
but I
button.
wish I loved
Let's
it.
go.
Lately, I just wanna run it up. Don't need no deals, I make the deal.
Yo,
Have to
got
take
fire.
it to a meal. Lately, I just wanna run it up.
You're a
Yo.
real one.
Yeah.
That's the real one in the chat.
Kinda check or something. Lately, I just wanna run it up. Count that too, count it up.
I see you. I see the flames. I love it. Let's go.
Need them ones, I need them fives, need them tens, I need that change. Till
Come
the
on,
same,
see
got
you.
blues inside.
I see you. Throw it up.
Yeah.
Greens and
Yo got
pinks, it's all the
fire.
same. I still
Yo got
saying roll my
flame.
change. Take some losses when I play, charge it to the game. I'm with Elliott, I'm with
Money.
T, like I'm with Reverend now. I'm with Bay, yeah, I'm with Jay, yeah, I'm with Chuck and now. Still the same, not switching sides, now it's about loyalty. You switch
about
sides
loyalty.
up for the bag, and that's worth more to me. I mix Nike with designer, I
I experiment.
You just rock what's on the shelf and I'm not
Feeling
feeling
it.
Search for the one, but baby girl, it's nothing real as this. Can't trust a soul, I keep a hammer, call it too legit. I've been really in the field.
Feel.
Y'all dropping them.
Running it
donations,
up.
man. I appreciate y'all.
Oh.
Yeah. Gang,
Run
baby.
it up. Gang.
First and foremost,
Gang,
I would like to
gang.
congratulate
You know
you
how we
guys
do.
on your victory.
Gang,
The
gang.
Giants stink and will for judges round.
So we kicking
said-
off
he
with
said-
my boy
he
Big
said-
Game James.
Yeah.
Gang. Hey, what's up with the
Gang,
warfare?
gang.
What's up with the warfare?
It's war. Hey, it's war over here, dog. We coming masked up. We coming in your crib. We coming in your crib. We just like we came up in Washington's crib. We came up in their house. And we took all their stuff. Just like when we played them Giants. We came up in their crib and we took all their stuff. You feel me? 4 turnovers, 3 straight games with 4 turnovers, 12 turnovers in 3 games, plus 12 turnover margin for the Dallas Cowboys. Still number 1 in third down percentage, 31%. You feel me, dog? They're leading the league in turnovers at 31, 23 interceptions, most since 1999. What the hell is going on, dog? We coming in masked up because this defense ain't playing around with you fools out there, boy. That's why we coming in here masked up, because that defense ain't playing around. And you see, we ain't even have Osa, and we ain't even have Tristan Hill, dog. And they still be killing folks, dog. We hungry, man. And guess what? You watch them boys who's getting it right now against them Phillies. We gonna smack you again, and we gonna smack you Cardinals. We gonna smack you Eagles. And you better get ready for that beatdown, because Green Bay, we coming. Talib even said it today. Aqib Talib said defense wins championships.
That's what he said.
No fly zone. He said, this is the team, this is the defense that can take Aaron Rodgers down. And I've been saying it
Yes.
for a lot of weeks.
Yoga fire. Yoga flame.
I think I gotta get him off the buttons.
Hey, I love being a Cowboy.
Straight up, let's go.
Big game, James.
Game changer.
Fire.
Man,
Let's have some
it's
fun.
all
Let's have a
about
good
that
time,
defense,
man.
baby. Let's
Let's kick
get it. We gonna keep everybody focused on defense today.
Yes, sir.
And yeah, I'm maxed up too. I don't know, even brought back the hot boys. Y'all thought the hot boys was gone? No, the hot boys is here.
Yoga fire. Yoga flame.
I done brought back the hot boys.
The hot boys, man.
Yeah, because it's hot.
Yoga
It's hot in
fire.
here.
The final word, believe in defense. Yes. My boy Big Game James been leading that for the longest. And I ride with my dog. That's why we riding together masked up today.
Yoga fire.
It's about
Yoga
them flames and that D. Man, let's go. Law, what you got, brother?
Oh my goodness, man! I'm incognito over here, but hey, I'm only going because the beard needs to breathe. But I'm gonna tell
I gotta
y'all
breathe
right
too.
now, Cowboy Nation,
This ain't
it's
working.
so
It was cool for a minute, Law.
See, I ain't got a beard. I got the beard. I can go hard. See, I be at my job masked up the whole time. When I'm at my job,
I got my mask. I got
I'm
my
walking outside, Law. I'm walking outside like this, Law.
I can't do it neither, Law.
I can't do it. And they know that how your Cowboys doing, Jay. They like, you know how the Cowboys is doing. You know how the Cowboys is doing. I'm saying every day at my job. This how I look at them. When I walk up to their car, they see Cowboys.
Big gonna have that thing off in about 5 minutes, bro.
look, I
Give you
got
about 5 minutes, bro. Cause
my beard was like,
I'm a vet.
my beard was
I'm a
like,
vet.
hey man, what's going on, Law? You
I'm
know,
a vet.
yeah, I'm trying,
soldiers
bro.
over here.
Don't worry. I got y'all.
It was a cool idea, but the execution, it's gotta.
Shut it down, baby. They gonna identify me. They gonna say, look, this dude broke in. Hey, it was James Harden. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be Law Nation. I'm like, nah, that was James Harden. I'm in Dallas.
I took off my glasses. I took off everything, bro. I can't do it, big.
Fogged up. That's the problem.
I'm telling you, man. Woo. But nah, I stand with my boy on that defense, though.
Oh my God.
I stand with you on the defense. I'm gonna flip it on you, big, though. I'm gonna flip it on you. You ready?
Let's go.
I'm gonna flip it on you because I like to start it with your tweets because your tweets be so fire.
Yeah.
Flame.
All right, so you retweeted Michael Gelkin. And you talked about Cowboys owner Jerry Jones, very optimistic about Tyron Smith. Right? And you said, basically, I ain't got to read it. I'm gonna go ahead and, you said, rest them, dog. You know? So let's just go and start with that. And then that we go just kind of let that go wherever it go.
Talk a little bit about that offense, man. You know, we both talk defense, but talk about that offense, though, James.
Yeah, let's talk offense.
Hey, man. Well, you know, Tyron Smith, we already know. We know about Tyron Smith, right? We know how important he is. And we got, 3 games left in this season? Hey, if that thing keeps on working with Ty Nashevsky and Terrence Steele on that left side and they want to continue to rotate them and that seems to work, it's not like that we're going against devastating teams. In Washington, Philadelphia, okay, we know about the Cardinals, but this is still an opportune time. We got to get Tyron Smith fully healthy for these playoffs because we're going to need him for that playoff run, for real. So I think Dallas can get by with those 2 guys these next 3 games. If I know they want to look at the Cardinals, but if they want 100%, if we talking about going all the way in these playoffs, right, and being fully healthy and fully doggish, then daggone it, we need to let him rest, man, because I think they can make it with Nashevsky and Terrence Steele because Terrence Steele has stepped up. Y'all claimed it itself, and I've been following y'all lead with Terrence Steele, so I'm good with that. And then if you want to throw another tweet in there, throw that Tony Pollard tweet in there because I said you got to really start featuring him. I'm not saying him be the starting running back and him getting 20 carries. I didn't say that. I said you need to get him. He needs to be a featured guy heading into these playoffs. You seen that Giants game, right? You seen when he gets that ball and them tosses. He had 12 carries for 74 yards, 5 first downs running, and he averaged 6.2 yards before contact. 6.2 yards before contact. And what were they saying on the sidelines? If you watch the Cowboys thing where they have the sidelines, sounds from the sidelines, you heard the players themselves. Man, that boy's explosive when he hits that hole. Boy, that boy's explosive when he hitting that hole. So you keep on running them nice little toss sweeps and things of that nature because it was going good. Shout out to the offensive line that looked really good with Connor Williams jumping up in there. They had Connor McGovern at fullback. I like just the fact that, you know what, they say, hey, we're going to do whatever it takes to make this thing great. So if we got to move Connor Williams back in here, then let's do it. That's what I like about this offensive line, the offensive line coach, and even the offensive linemen, because we ain't heard them complaining and crying with these shuffling going in and out. All we've been hearing them saying, hey, I'll do whatever it is for the team. I'll do whatever it is for the team. And that's what I'm loving because it's been team, and that's what's going to make us great heading into these playoffs, folks.
And I got your tweet right here. Yeah. And you riding for Pollard. It's a lot of noise starting on Pollard versus Zeke. I'm actually doing a film breakdown on that tomorrow. So,
but I don't want to make it like that. You feel me? Because I still want Zeke to be the starter because he's still the battering ram to me. He still softens up those defenses for me. Zeke's still running that ball hard in that game. He even if he hasn't been shifting doing his jump cuts, when he puts his head down, dog, he's going 2 yards. He ain't going backwards. He's going 2 yards. So I still need him buttering up that defense and softening it up like the battering ram. And then that next series, let's get some toss sweeps and some pitches out to Tony Pollard and get that thing moving. Because even if you listen to Mark Schlereth, when he called that game, he even said himself, and I've been saying this, 2 things travel everywhere, running game and defense. And you're going to need those in the playoffs, baby.
All right. So let me sprinkle in my thoughts over here from Mama's Cooking over here. You mentioned Ezekiel Elijah Elliott. You know, this is not a sprint. This is a marathon. And like you said, defense and running should travel. My notion is with Ezekiel Elliott, if you want to implement him in this situation and scenario heading into the last 3 games, you got to have the Sam Club philosophy or the Costco's philosophy. Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
Please explain, sir.
Well, let me elaborate. You know, when you go to Sam's Club or Costco's, they got these people at the end of the aisles, and they are passing out and handing out food for you to sample. It's just for a sample. It's just for a taste. You know, you can't really get full off of it, but it's good enough just to make sure that you say to yourself, I'm going to purchase that. That should be the philosophy with Ezekiel Elliott. They should look into Ezekiel Elliott and say, hey, we know that you hobbled. We know that you got the mindset to run. We know that you pretty much sets up the opposing or the opposition defense right for us. We know that when you ran it in for the touchdown, only maybe 2 or 3 running backs in the National Football League can do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to sample size you, and we're going to put this thing on the back of Tony Pollard, because Tony Pollard need to get this playing time. He need to get into the groove. And like my guy Big Game James just lamented about all of his stats after contact and how he burst and hit through the hole, and even on the sounds of the sidelines, the explosiveness, Tony, cat-like quickness, Pollard. Hey, let's continue to make sure that we feed him, but we give only the sample size for Ezekiel Elliott.
Let me jump in.
Hold on real quick, OC. Just real quick. Just real quick.
3, 2, 1, drop it.
And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Let's go.
That sample size is good too, ain't it?
So, OC, and once you get finished, I got the Pollard film for your breakdown.
Okay, so listen, Pollard is the ultra explosive, the most quick to the hole back that we have on the team at this point. And so winning football dictates that you ride the hot hand. We not playing politics. We talking about a winning culture. We talking about going for 6. We talking about trying to put the best football team on the field for that particular week. And so right now, you got to ride Tony Pollard. Zeke is healthier than he has been in about 4 or 5 weeks. The film indicates that. However, if you want to have explosive plays and challenge the width of the defense, Chip Kelly said something that was fantastic. He's an old coach that used to coach for the Eagles. He's back in college now. He said, hey, listen, this was years ago. He said, hey, you got to challenge the defense width and depth. So you got to make them cover sideline to sideline and on the deep end. We got the tools to do that. And to challenge the width of the defense in terms of the run game, Tony Pollard is the absolute key. He's the most explosive, and it's no shade on Ezekiel Elliott. Ezekiel Elliott is just more so in his career a north-south runner, right? He's a pounded, strong runner. He's a guy that's going to read and react. Tony Pollard's going to get that football and explode to the hole. And based upon what we're doing with the offensive line, some of the shuffles, notice, guys, that they put in Connor Williams, and we ran what? We ran tosses. We ran counter trades. We ran stretch. All those things actually accentuates his skill set, because he actually is really good blocking going east and west. He has good feet. He has good footwork. And look, he's really good on the blocks in terms of positioning blocks. Just to point out Connor Williams, which he did a good job in this particular game. So we got to ride Pollard. We got to mix in Zeke when it makes sense to finish games. And we got to try to score the football. That's what we got to do this week.
No doubt. No doubt.
The OC.
The film breakdown.
All right, let's take a look at this, guys. And so you're going to see some stretch plays in here. So this is Pollard and the ability to get skinny and get through the hole. So notice he's getting the ball quickly and he's accelerating toward the hole. Ezekiel Elliott typically takes a jump step and then he accelerates. So here's the toss play. You see the pull with Steele and Williams coming around. He gets to the edge and gets close to a first down. Look at him here. Shout out to Mara P for for the super chat. Thanks a lot. So that's a flare route, all right? That's a flare route, and he's doing a good job there, doing what he has to do. I want to see him sprint toward the sideline on that because I think he's faster than that linebacker. If you look at him here, again, quick feet, and he accelerates. That's what you see, quick feet and acceleration. So he's not trying to read it. He's trying to get through that hole, which is a difference in running style between him and Ezekiel Elliott.
Wait!
This is more so, okay, so now run that back, boss Cowboy.
Wait. What?
Yes. He is more so accelerating towards, so now with the cutback.
Don't let that man repeat
play was
himself.
God, Lord.
Yeah, that play was designed to go front side. You see a quick cutback. So look at Pollard here. Just look at his speed, his action. Quick read, and he's gone.
Okay.
Right? Quick read, and he's gone. So that's the type of guy he is. He's a foot in the ground and getting through the whole type of running back. Ezekiel Elliott, except for when it's purely designed. Now, this is a pull toss. I love this play because he's following Connor Williams. And Connor does a good job pulling and getting in front on this particular play. So good job by Connor Williams on that block and pull around. This is a draw play. And this is really good when you have shifty running backs, right? And Ezekiel Elliott got a touchdown on this play actually early in the game. And so Pollard does good getting positive yards on this play. But when you talk about speed and you talk about the ability to accelerate and things of that nature out of cuts, then you have Pollard is going to be a little bit better. No shade on Ezekiel Elliott. They just have different styles of running the football. Everybody has different styles. So that's power left. And, you know, nowhere to go there. We got a run through, and that's the tackle for loss. So no shade on him. That was a run through, man. He had nowhere to go. We see him again on power, and notice how tight he is to the offensive lineman. Ezekiel Elliott doesn't run that tight to linemen. He takes a stutter step, and then he goes. No, he does not. So here it is. I'm showing you the tape says. So look at that. Good. He's tight, and he's up in the hole, right? So it's just a little difference in terms of running style. It's not bad. It's just a difference. So take a look at him here. He's up, and he's trying to get vertical. He's get the ball. It was really nowhere to go on that, right? That was a good tackle by 75. But he's trying to get vertical really quick. So Ezekiel Elliott, typically in the running back, when you have stretch plays or when you have pull plays, he has a little stutter where he's looking for the hole, then he accelerates. Pollard is more so of a guy that's quicker to get up in that hole.
Boy, I can't take it. I can't take it, bro. I was trying to take it. I can't take it. I can't, bro. I was really trying to listen. I was really trying to listen to this film study on C.
The truth hurts.
No, it ain't no truth, bruh. It's no truth because I done broke down both of those guys today, bro.
Put the film up then.
What? Man, what's my name?
Ezekiel Elliott can cut on that knee.
Say, listen. Hold on real quick. Let me pause this real quick. I'm going to give myself.
Yoga fire.
Whoa.
Yoga flame.
I'm going to give myself flames for this.
We got to see it first.
I'm going to tell you. Let me first tell it. Hold on.
Oh, don't sell it. Don't sell it.
I'm going to sell it. You can't tell me what to do. Sit down. Hold on.
Come on, man. You try to sell it.
Come on.
How you want to sell it? Oh, put on your glasses.
We going to load up over here, man. You better bring some fire.
Fire coming. You said you want what?
We want some fire. We
want fire.
Wait a minute. You got to show it first. You got to show
it.
No.
I got to explain it. I got to explain it. No, listen, everybody.
You got to prove it with the film, baby.
No, I'm going to prove it, but I got to explain it first. Everybody chill out. I'm finna explain it first. Okay. I put on the clear out views. And y'all also know when I put on clear out views, and it's a big thing for Boss Cowboy to actually say publicly that he drunk Kool-Aid. Listen, I do not when y'all hear Kool-Aid that without first measuring. But when you hear that measure Kool-Aid anthem, it is coming. I'm telling everybody, the truth is coming. Sit down. Everybody have a seat. Everybody have a seat and listen. Let me tell you what your boy Boss did for everybody that's watching today. Because I was going to drop this tomorrow. But I'm going to drop some of this today. And what I did is a fair comparison of Zeke game 1 versus Zeke game 2. Why is that important? Everybody listen. It's important because you're seeing a healthy Zeke versus a Zeke that's getting healthy. So the OC with great blasphemy came out and started talking about the fact that Pollard is better between the holes, and he started to lose his ever damn lasting mind. He started to lose it. He started to go too far in his analysis. He started to go crazy, and he started to pretend as if Tony Pollard is the back that Zeke is. So let's go to the film now. Hold on. No, it's my turn now. It is my turn. Oh, no, okay.
Wait a second. I'm going to clear up your blasphemous statement. I never said that. I said he is quicker to the hole, boss Cowboy.
Okay.
He's quicker to the hole. Right. He doesn't take stutters. He's quicker to accelerate through the hole, is what the OC said.
Okay. All right. Okay, I'm going to come back down. All right, cool.
That he was better in between the tackles than Ezekiel Elliott.
Okay, I thought
that he was quicker to the hole.
I misheard you. That's why I was ready to fight, bro. I thought you said something crazy. I was like,
listen carefully.
I was like, what'd he say? Well, I was like, man, listen. All right, I don't even got to break it down.
Elliott typically takes a stutter. Tony Pollard is quicker in accelerating to and through the hole. That's what I said.
All right, so I don't want to hog it. I just want to show Law and Big some of the film and tell me some of the differences y'all see. All right, I'm gonna play a little bit of it. This is for Big and Law. I'm gonna listen to their response. Okay, so this is game 1, Zeke. Okay, tell me if you see something different about. I ain't gonna even tell you. I'm gonna just let y'all look at it.
All right, ball inside, bounce. You hit. Okay.
Acceleration, I noticed already.
Yep. I'm gonna show y'all his second game too. It's gonna be obvious.
But you see that stutter, and that's what I'm talking about. On that play, you see a slight stutter before he gets through that hole, and that's his running style. Slight stutter, and then he accelerates.
Yeah. He patient.
That's his running style.
You also seeing what Big Game James said. You seeing the acceleration. You seeing the burst. It's exactly what Big. That's why I didn't want to say nothing. I just want to turn it on. And then it's what you said also, OC, where you talked about he never goes backwards. He's the power runner. He's the hammer. Now, this is one of my favorite plays. Watch Zeke on this. Look at this. Watch Zeke. Catch and stretch out for the chains. I said, go ahead, man. My boy got some awareness. Now, this is the first game against the Giants. So I'm going to turn it on real quick. The second game. See if y'all see a difference. This is a Big Game James and Law, because we've been hogging.
Shout out to you, Lisa. She said Zeke is slightly hurt, but he is a powerful back. 100. You know, that's from Lisa. Shout out to you for that donation to help elevate the nation, by the way.
Yeah, it just looks like, I mean, to me, the difference is the acceleration and just that he's not trying to do really any moves. He's just going straight forward. He's hitting the ball straight forward. He's leaning with the ball, and he's not really trying to, do any jump because he's just trying to get there and get to the hole, get there, press the hole, and get as many yarders as he can. Put him in good down and distance.
That's powerful right there. And then he ran behind his block on that one. Squeezes in there.
But you know what I noticed, y'all, even with the Tony Pollard, Ezekiel Elliott thing, even when they inserted Connor Williams, when you were showing the film with Tony Pollard, OC was right, is that they were did a lot more pitches. I noticed that instantly that when Tony Pollard was in the game and they brought Connor Williams back, they instantly went to more pitches because Connor Williams offers more athletic ability, and you could see it when he was pulling. You can see it when he was going to the second level, and I could see that's where the difference is between McGovern and Williams, is because Williams was already getting kind of to that second level, and that's why the running game was seeing stagnant, because Connor Williams didn't have the athletic ability to get out there quick enough and to engage his man quick enough. So then you had the running back running behind already McGovern, you know what I'm saying, when the play is starting, whereas Connor Williams is already getting to that level and pushing him out, and you already got a clear path like you see Tony Pollard is already going to. So it already has made a difference with Connor Williams coming back, and I'm glad that they got enough, They don't have that pride to say, no, we're going to stick with this. We're going to ride it out. No, they're
but you know what? The best combo.
We're going to do what's the best thing for our team is.
Big Game James, you know what the best combo is, and I know you can recall it, and this is not going all the way back. I kind of mentioned this before, and I'm not saying Ezekiel Elliott is this guy, but do you remember Fast Willie Parker and Jerome Bettis?
Yeah.
On how those two were able to just run it all the way to the Super Bowl.
Right.
I believe in the hearts of hearts, Tony Pollard runs similar to Fast Willie Parker. And then when you look at Big Jerome Bettis, I do know there's a major difference between Jerome Bettis and Ezekiel Elliott. But Jerome Bettis had light feet, though, by the way, you know.
Yeah,
but
he was smooth.
Big burly, though, you know. But this is what the Cowboys can do with 1-2 punch. If you're going to do more toss plays and run it to the outside of the teeth of the defense, then why not utilize Tony Pollard in those fashion because he's so quick. And if he can get to the corner, it's only, if you look back at some of the clips that you broken down earlier, the OC, when you look at it, there's only one guy to beat. One guy to beat, one or two guys to beat, and it's touchdown. Touchdown, Tony. So with Ezekiel, let him be that bruiser inside.
Oh, and I didn't mean to cut you off, but just like on that play, I just want to say, just like when they threw that quick flare pass out, you see how quick Tony Pollard got up? Because that wasn't the greatest pass. He caught that ball on the ground and still got up and got 9 yards and got the first down. That's what we're talking about, how quick, the quickness and the explosive that he brings. And I just feel like, man, for the Cowboys to really hit the way they want in these playoffs, Tony Pollard has got to be a guy. We cannot have Tony Pollard only getting 4 or 5 touches in the playoffs. Y'all feel me? Totally. He got 12. He got about 15 touches in that Giants game, and that's what I like to see going forward for him. 12 to 15 touches every single game, no matter what you got to do. Kellen Moore, you got to figure it out. And if he gets hot, if Tony Pollard starts getting hot, then you just need to ride him and let that offense ride with him, because the offense opens up, because that defense is going to have to back up when Tony Pollard starts breaking through that line of scrimmage. Then your passing game can open up a little more, because you have to look at Tony Pollard, because he's a threat to take it to the house at any given point.
And one thing I wanted to say real quick, if you talk about the difference between Connor Williams and Connor McGovern, you know, this is going to be a real good test game if they start Connor Williams again, because he's going to face real power. He's going to face, you know, an upper echelon defensive tackle in Jonathan Allen, right? Which McGovern did not do a bad job on. And overall, would I say that Connor Williams is more athletic in terms of running and pulling than Connor McGovern? Yeah, I would say that. But what I say is Connor McGovern, if I look at film, and I do, you know, have film to prove this, is he adequate to get on the second level? He's adequate. Is he as good and as quick as Connor Williams to get to the second level at this point in his career? No, he's not. But where he is pretty good in terms of power. So if you're going to run the ball east and west, right, just like you did in this particular game with stretches and with counter outside toss plays and things like that, start Connor Williams. But if you're trying to line up and isolate and run with some power, then I really believe that Jonathan Allen is going to give Connor Williams some major problems.
Well, it's one thing I want to say from the film that I saw, okay? From the film that I saw on looking at Zeke healthy on the first Giants game versus Zeke not healthy, I wasn't going to reveal this until tomorrow, but Big Game just already said it. One thing that you can clearly see that was put away was jump cuts. So this is Zeke in game. You see that jump cut right there? He not doing that anymore. You know what I mean? That one. You see that?
That's what you're training with this guy. What's his name? 300, right?
Yeah, 300. See, them jump cuts. Them 300s came from his offseason work.
Yeah, that's what they jump cut. Yeah.
That jump cut. Yeah, it came from his off. See, Big Game James hit it dead on the head, and that's why I did it the way I did it. I just want to let it play and let guys that I trust say what they see. And Law and him saw the exact same things. No. You wasn't seeing the jump cut, right? And the way they using him game 2 was just straight like a hammer. They used him vertically and horizontally game 1. They stretched, they pulled people for him. They let him pick his holes and accelerate through the lanes. It was totally different on how they used him game 1 versus game 2. and you can still see the power with the speed game 1. So, because it's a lot of, look at that. You see that jump cut?
Yeah,
it didn't work. Yeah, it didn't work right there, but it was in his bag. Right. You know what I mean? It was in his bag. Now, if I go look at the other one, look at him with the knee brace, you're not going to see that jump cut stuff. No, it's gone.
It hurts,
it is not there. Yeah.
I know Big Game James. You play basketball like me, huh, James? You a slasher, right? You said you was a slasher, right?
Yes, sir. Slash to the hole all day.
Slash all day. But when that knee hurt, shoot, you got to set up and shoot, man. So I just look at it just like that, man. When I ball, man, I'm more of a slasher. I'm going to get you like with the quickness to the left and right. But with that knee hurt, look, man, it's just going to be one of those games, man, because I believe that is what's going on with Ezekiel Elliott. He still got the power. He still got the straight line speed, and he can still give you cut, but it's going to be one cut. I can only give you one.
That's
I can't give you multiples because it hurt. My knee, the Patrick Ewing
So the
knee.
question is, to throw out this question real quick, Law, what do we do?
Sample sizing. Give them only a taste until he get ready, And when you go through that line in Sam Club and Costco, sample size is good. It's good. It's just enough to say, hey, this product is still valuable, right? I'm going to make sure that I keep that product in mind. So what Kellen Moore needs to do is start strategies, put up a plan together of when we get into the red zone, when we get into the money zone, I'm going to incorporate number 21. But before that time frame, it's going to be 20 all day. It's going to be Tony Pollard, Ezekiel Elliott. I know you the captain of the offense as it relates to running back room. You the vocal leader and all of this stuff. But we're going to have you on the back seat because I got to give it to Tony Pollard, even though he's coming off of that injury. But he still look explosive. He still look like he got enough juice. And every single game, I'm activating 3 running backs. I got to activate the other kid. What's his name?
Clement,
yeah, because Clement's doing a decent job in kickoff return, Cowboy Nation. He's doing a decent job. Tony, even though he give us that explosive kickoff return, but we need to save him, for if we in a bad situation, then you put Tony out there. But for right now, we got 3 games. 3 games. When we get into the playoff, hey, it's no holds bar. Look, every game is to the end. So Dak Prescott released the shackles. Ezekiel Elliott released the shackles. You should be good to go by the end. Tony Pollard, you doing all of the kickoff returns. What's the guy, 88? You doing all of the punt returns because we need to win every game. It's playoff time at that point. It's win, lose, or draw. Oh, wait,
what we do?
No, it's win or you go home, I meant to say.
So, Big, the OC, what do we do about Zeke?
It's nothing that we can do about Zeke right now but continue to let him play to his health, because if you go sit him down, you would have to do it this week or a week before. This is the clinching game. If the Cowboys win, they can clinch the NFC East. And so he's going to play this week. And then versus the last game, they may sit him down, but going into the fact that, it could be up for grabs, number 2, number 3 slot in the NFC overall, then, hey, he still may end up playing, man, and just rock it. So I think that they should rest him, but I don't think he is going to rest him.
Hey,
real
in
quick,
2016,
Coach
did they
Marv.
sit him down? In 2016, did they sit him down?
Yes, they did.
Yeah, they sent him down 2016, 2017 too.
They did. Yeah, and 2018.
2018.
Yeah. Yep. They said in 2018, they said Fredericks, Tyron Smith, Zach Martin, and Zeke, and let Dak play the Giants. So they can sit him. And Coach Marv had a question for you, OC, with a super chat. He said, OC, looking at this film, forget the running back play, tight ends, and overall line play on run game. Need cleaning up. Facts. OC, what you think?
Yeah, so this is something that I was going to save until the video that I'm going to drop in the AM. I'll drop it, probably a few hours after Boss Cowboy does his, but I'll drop mine in the morning about keys to beat Washington. So let me ask you guys a question, just real quick before I answer this question. How do you guys think Zach Martin's playing?
Hey, he looked good question. Cause I saw some
playing
plays,
good.
bro. I think I see where you going, bro. He looked hurt.
He's all pro himself.
Yeah, Zach Martin.
He looked like he hurt his shoulder, to be specific.
Yeah, Zach Martin is not the dominant Zach Martin that I'm accustomed to seeing in these last couple of games. And really, backside and front side, man, he's made some good blocks up on linebackers. But in turn, and I'm gonna show it on the film versus the first Washington game, man. I know, and no offense or no shade, I'm just breaking down film. La'el Collins backside is a liability, man. When he got to cut off somebody backside, that guy is always running down the line, making a tackle, or almost getting the tackle, right? Well, backside and front side, we've seen some struggles and missed blocks also with Zach Martin. We have youth and injuries on the left side of the line. We need Zach Martin to get healthy, to correct his play, and to be a rock. And so to answer Coach Marv's questions, yes, we have some issues, and we've had some issues, in my opinion, with backside cutoffs with the right tackle and with some of the play of the right guard. Also, and I was going to save this too, but I'm going to give it to you since you asked, Coach Marvin. I love you. So look, also, we need to start running front side with Schultz blocking one-on-one, because he consistently gets beat and gets over physical on most plays. If you're going to motion Schultz, motion him away from where the ball is going and run away from him. Do not put the pressure on him to be a front side blocker, because that's not his game, and he doesn't have the strength on contact to hold up.
No.
Nope. I totally agree with that. No, I was just going to say this last thing about Pollard, man. When we was asking about Zeke, when we look at Pollard's 3 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's having a career year across the board. I mean, he's had 455 his first year, 435 his second year, and 676 rushing yards this year, right? Contributed to 34 first downs. But this is the thing that's standing out to me. His first couple years, he was averaging 1.7 yards per 1.7 yards before contact. This year, he's averaging 3.2 yards before contact. That's huge. You get what I'm saying? So that's saying you're getting 3 yards before somebody's touching you, right?
Yes.
That's what we need right now, okay? That's what we need, because when you're first down, right? You first down and you have a good run, we get frustrated with the first down runs. Well, if you got a guy who's explosive and he's getting 3 yards before contact, so now you get in there, and now we saw when Pollard was getting those first carries and he gets 7 yards, 6 yards. Now you're making it second down and 3, right, fellas?
Right.
Playbook opens up on second down and 3, right? Now you can do all kind of different plays. That's one of the things that's standing out to me, those yards before contact. Like I said, he had 6.1 yards before contact in that game against the Giants. He's having a career year with that. And that's going to be huge, because if he can get those yards before anybody's even touching him, that's going to make it easier for this offense to be able to get first downs and continue drives.
Yeah. So I do got something real quick. So let's go to Law's Twitter.
That man like that boy.
And my boy, ooh. See, my boy Law, he did some work. We gonna go through this film too. He said, I just posted Cowboys D-Law and Neville Gallimore equals nasty plus 3 interceptions film session on Reddit. So y'all make sure y'all first follow my boy on his Reddit, because he growing the hell out of all social media. That's how my boy do it.
No doubt.
But I want to switch, if y'all don't mind, to defense. And then kind of just let the tape play, and then kind of talk about and revisit my question from last week. I did have a question for everybody. My question was, are we a Super Bowl defense?
Yoga fire. Yoga flame.
Oh my God.
Let me ask it again. Are we a Super Bowl defense?
Yoga Fire.
Now listen, I'm gonna jump in there and I'm gonna say we need some little bit of time. You know why?
Mm-hmm.
Because I heard Curse on his Twitter. They asked him that question. They said, "Is this a Super Bowl defense?" He said, "Hey, we ain't proved nothing yet.
There we go.
It could be a championship defense, but we still got some stuff to prove before we can call this a Super Bowl defense." So I'm gonna go by what Mr. Curse says, since that's your guy, Boss Cowboys. That's your guy, Boss Cowboys. He said not yet, so I'm gonna have to go with him. I'm gonna have to say it's close, but we still gotta see, because we ain't. It's close right now. You feel me? It's close, but we just got to finish out these last 3 games. You know what I mean? We just got to finish out these last 3 games. I'm still looking at these Cardinals, even though they got beat by the Lions. I feel like the Cardinals going to play out of this world against Dallas. I don't care if that they lost to the Lions. They're not going to play like that against Dallas, okay? Because we're the Dallas Cowboys, and they looked at them like they're the Detroit Lions. We don't care about you. They're going to come in there fully ready to play us. So I think that's going to be an exciting game and still another test for the defense. You get what I'm saying? So my estimation, we close, but I don't think so just yet.
Yeah. Now before I say anything, Boss Cowboy, can you go to my Twitter page and see what I just retweeted? And this is good, because what Curse said, you're gonna have to refresh it because it's gonna be at the top. Curse is just repeating what his coach said. You know what I'm saying? Let's throw it all the way down. Yeah, can you read that out for the nation, baby?
Man, you better get out of here, Law.
Can
you
read that out there?
I will read it. I will read it. Because I got my war face on, bruh. Cowboys DC Dan Quinn, after defense recorded 4 takeaways in 3 straight December games, all road wins for the first time since 1967. We're not at our best yet. We're going to bust our asses to get there. That's why I'm saying we are a Super Bowl defense.
What?
That's why I'm saying it.
What?
I got the same button, Law. I just mean it different than you. When I push it, it really means war. That's what it means. War! Because I know that is not our best team. We going crazy. Hold on, look at Law. Oh, God.
Yeah. You said war. You know, shovel out. This thing got 10 of them. Got 10 of them, baby. We've been digging, but we still got to dig deeper, baby. Look, I love it, but don't touch me yet. I have yet to ascend. That's what they are saying, Cowboy Nation. Hey, this defense, I love it, man. 4 turnovers in 3 straight games. You know, that's or takeaway, because we literally taking it away. And the last time that happened was in 1967. I don't think any of us on this panel was born. You know what I'm saying? So and the Cowboys organization was only 7 years of age, you know. So we're doing something remarkable. But I don't want to count these eggs before they hatch. I want to be able to see this against not a Mike Glennon, not a Taysom Hill, not a Tyler Heineke or Allen, whoever that was. I want to see this against little old short man, Kyle Murray, and I want to see it against one of those other different type of quarterbacks, and then I can really start saying to myself, yeah, that boy's good.
I had to, man.
Leave me alone.
See, I shouldn't mess with Lau, because Lau got buttons too. Lau got buttons too, and he will push them on you. He will push on you. Coach Marv said, let me answer that question, boss. If we get this running game better, yes. Yeah, absolutely, man. Thank you for the super chat too, man. You really blessing us today. I appreciate it. But I really do feel that this is Super Bowl D. And, you know, all jokes aside, Law, OC, and Big Game James, because of what you said, Law, is this is still not our best defensive performances. As well as what we're playing, it is still not yet come together yet. So it's, to me, so much upside.
You better come with the heat, though, because you know my guy, the OC, he's next. You know, you better come with the heat, boss.
Yoga fire.
You better come with it.
Yoga flame.
Listen,
The mask on.
that's what I do, Law. I'm coming with that heat. I'm letting everybody know this
Yoga
defense
fire. Yoga
is
flame.
not even at its best, and is breaking records. Like, we got the best pass rush in the league with ball guys on the back end. Ball guys. That is not a fluke. That is the identity of what we are. And it's gonna work out. I don't have to wait and see nothing. It's what it is. Now, OC.
Yes, sir.
Am I tripping?
You're not fully tripping. You're just partially tripping.
Okay.
Because what you see is correct. They're playing like a top 5 defense, no doubt. Turnovers, pressure, doing everything to make the offensive other team uncomfortable. But the issue that I have now is the same issue I had last week. We have yet to have a signature win with that dominant defense, although we've had some good performances if you point to the Kansas City game. I take the analogy from the movie 300. It was an age where they took away the boys from the mother and they called it a gogi, right? And so the boys had to go out in the desert, like the desert in the wilderness, and they had to fight each other, but they had to also like kill this massive wild animal to prove that they were men. And then they could come back and be accepted and respected as a man. And so ultimately, the mark of a great defense is that you got to kill something. And so we didn't see them do some good things, but we ain't really seen the Cowboys defense kill something, kill a big victory in terms of a tough team. And when I see that, I will anoint them as a Super Bowl defense. Until then, Boss Cowboy, I'm going to hold my peace. All right, I'm going to hold my peace.
Hey, I'm going to jump in here right quick on this, boss. Let me jump on here right quick. Can I change?
Yeah, let's go.
Here's the thing. We not going to see the Cowboys play no team that's going to show us
right
the championship team until we get to the playoffs, right? So I'm going to just go ahead and change because we ain't seeing no team. We playing Washington with Garrett Gilbert. Then we playing Kyler Murray. Are we really going to say we're going to judge our defense as a Super Bowl defense after beating the Cardinals? We ain't. Come on, dog. We know that. And then the Eagles. The Eagles, for real, Jalen Hurts, them ain't no 3 teams that we can look back and say, well, once we see them, then we'll know if this is a championship D. Once we get into the playoffs, we're going to be playing them teams. So we got to say this got to be a championship D. Because they ain't playing nobody. They're not going to have no signature game. Even playing against the Cardinals, is that really going to be a signature game for this defense for y'all?
Yoga fire.
That's a brilliant point. So we just got to wait and see. That's me and the OC whole entire point. Let's just wait and see. Let's not crown them yet, or let's not checkmate them yet.
We beating them Packers, Law.
Oh, yeah.
Law.
Say it.
Yeah, we're going to beat the Packers.
We beating them Bucks. We beating them Packers, and that's that.
Right.
That's what I said 5 weeks ago, and I'm still saying it. Akeem Talib jumped on the table today, too.
Say it,
he
big.
said, what team can beat Green Bay in Green Bay?
Listen.
I've been telling y'all, it's going to be us. That damn Michael Parsons, D-Law, all them going to be running after Rodgers, and that's what I'm going to see. And we're going to beat Tampa Bay first. If we play them, let's beat Tampa Bay first so they don't even get to
fire.
the championship.
Yoga
and
flame.
then let's play some Green Bay Packers in Green Bay. I don't care if we come into Green Bay. We'll come there because defense travels. So we'll come to you, Green Bay.
We'll come to
you, Aaron Rodgers.
Right.
And we're going to beat your heads in, dog. You got to wait 2014. 2016, you've been escaping, dog. and it's been building. It's been building, and you gonna get it, because it's time to slay the dragons. Now, I done told you it's Excalibur up in this piece. I know y'all watched it when y'all was kids, because I watched it. That movie was dope. We gonna pull that damn sword out that rock, and we gonna swing it, and them damn Green Bay Packers and everybody else getting knocked off. Period.
Fire!
Oh!
That's a double. That's more to come back in Street Fighters.
Hey, man, let me.
Yoga! Fire!
Ooh.
Yoga! Flame!
Ooh, Lord have mercy. See, and that's
Our
a perfect.
defense is gonna beat these AOC. I feel what you're saying, but you know in your bones. See, I think you just saying it for the TV, but I feel like in OC and Law's bones, they like this.
They know.
Good. I just want to see it. I just want to see it.
Yeah.
They feel it in their bones.
They feeling
bro.
it, bro.
They feel it
It's in their bones. It's
feel it
in
their
their
bones.
bones, bro.
My bones, yeah, it's in there.
their
Yoga!
bones.
Fire!
We really want to do
Yoga!
that.
It's in
Flame!
their
Ooh,
bones.
y'all want to see what fire is? It's this guy. Listen,
Yoga! Fire! Yoga! Flame!
that is fire. When you want to listen to fire and you want to see it,
Yoga! Fire!
what this man just said, I ain't got nothing else to add. We got one more.
Hey, what good it would be too? We'll go through the Rams and then we'll go see the doggone Packers. I love it too, you know. Play the Rams and then play the Packers.
Come on, dog.
Beat them
We
both
want
down.
The pack, dog. We want them, don't we? Man, I don't want to see no dog. I want Aaron Rodgers, bruh. I want him because he's been the thorn in our side for so long. Because y'all remember, fellas, we was the thorn in the Packers side for forever. Remember with Brett Favre? We
Yes.
was smacking
Brett
them
Favre-
boys.
Yes.
Every
I think
year,
Brett Favre
every
never
single
won in
year. We
Texas
was
State.
stomping the Packers.
Yes.
You feel me? Then
Feel
they had
you.
to switch over, and then Aaron Rodgers came in the scene. They took over us for a little bit.
Yeah.
Now it's time to slay that dragon, dog. And we slayed a few dragons this year, but this defense needs to slay the rest of these dragons. And I'm telling you, it's set up perfectly. It's set up perfectly for us to play Green Bay, dog. Look how it's setting up, dog.
Yes.
That's what it's telling me it's meant to be.
Let me give him a drop, man.
Man, hit him with the drop.
Well, let me see what you. I got so many.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
I'm very entertained. Listen, now I do got a game changer debate that we got to revisit. First of all,
Yeah.
nah, I'm not doing receiver. I'm not doing that.
Okay, good. Leave
Because
that
that's,
alone.
I ain't doing that because we all know who the game changer is right now. So we ain't got to do
Dalton
that.
Schultz, baby.
Dalton Schultz is the game changer. Dalton Schultz.
He was clutch last game, baby.
Dalton Schultz.
8 for 8, baby.
Dalton Schultz is the game changer.
Third and Schultz, baby.
For real.
Man, listen,
Man.
that's Dalton Schultz. All right, listen. No, we had us a debate though. A game changer between Tank
Yeah.
and Randy Gregory. That's the one I want to revisit. And I want to know, what side was you on? Because what side was you on? Me and you was on the same side, Big.
I thought you and I was on the long
I
side.
don't remember.
I can't remember. Because this is a hard.
This.
I can't remember this one either, bro. I can't remember
I
who.
don't remember this.
But
One.
y'all know
No, we had a
It was
fight.
Parsons. Yeah, I think it was Parsons
Parsons.
and Lawrence.
No.
Randy.
We
Yeah,
did.
it was Parsons.
No, we did that too.
When?
We did both.
At the
Yeah, I did
beginning,
both.
are you talking like beginning of the year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo,
Okay.
at the beginning of the year, we was predicting who was gonna be the game changer. And the first debate was Cooper and Lamb. Then we went real crazy and we added Randy and Tank.
Right.
All right, forget it. Since we,
Yes, we did. I said Tank.
Yeah,
I said Tank.
OC, you was Tank, right?
I think me and you was
Tank.
Randy Gregory, Big.
Yeah, me and you were Randy Gregory and Law and OC were Tank.
I think we
Yeah, we was
losing,
Tank.
Big.
Yeah, we might be losing.
Yeah, you got a huge
Yeah, we
L.
might.
You got a huge
Yeah,
L.
we
You got a
losing.
Oh, we might be
Hey,
You got a
losing.
huge L.
Yeah, we.
Do
yeah,
y'all
we
remember
losing
the
now.
bet with
And
blocking
Randy
the
Gregory.
boys? Y'all remember
Are
the
we
bet with blocking
losing
the
though?
boys?
Are we losing?
Yes. 1,000.
No, it ain't no 1,000. It ain't that
Because-
high.
Nah, we ain't getting crushed.
Man.
Nah, we ain't.
If Law have another game like he had last game, shoot, y'all lost that one. Just hand down. Because this dude been impactful for the last 2 games.
Yeah. Law been.
I can't fight that one because you know what? I'm seeing when they sliding Law on the inside, it's over.
Yeah, it
when
is.
They sliding him on that inside,
it's
dog,
over.
and he's on dog.
It's over.
Dog, they slide him on that inside, dog, and I'm like, oh boy, he's just being treacherous up in there, and I can't. As much as Randy Gregory is a beast, he's not better than DeMarcus Lawrence.
Not at this juncture.
Hey, listen,
he's just not.
I'm taking my L too big.
I'll take my L. I'll eat that. Lawrence is different right now.
Hey, I thought I was gonna be able to say, hey, Big AJ. I said I'm not even gonna call him Tank nor Law until he starts showing me plays. Then that first game, I was like, dang, it's gonna be
Tank.
I was like, Tank.
That's Tank. That's Tank.
Law, you gonna still call him DeMarcus Lawrence? Yeah, he Tank now.
Yeah. That's Tank.
Yeah, that's Tank. Yeah,
that's Tank.
Yeah. So L, I take it. Yeah,
I
want to revisit that. I want to revisit that though.
And he's been pressuring the quarterback constantly, man. He's been freakish, and his IQ is so high at play recognition. That's where that's the difference. He's quick. Yes. He recognizes the play. He gets off blocks so fluidly, man. There's nothing you can do with this kid. Nothing you can do with him.
Yeah. We got some fire super chats out here too. I want to kind of take them.
Defense. You know what the good thing about this is that us the Cowboys getting these rookies and getting Dan Quinn, I think they just re-energized him. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And, all the pressure was on DeMarcus Lawrence for like the last 3 to 4 years of being that war daddy. He was the main guy getting the sacks. There wasn't really anybody. I know we had the Robert Quinn in 2019, and he did his thing. But y'all understand what I mean. It was more like a rental with Quinn, not an absolute. This is a defense that's going to grow. I'm going to see these guys next year. You feel me? What Lawrence is looking at. I don't know if I'm going to see a Quinn. Now he's got a young youth group that's behind him, and I think it's just really energized him, man, and took a lot of pressure off of him because he's got other guys now. You know what I'm saying? You know what it is when you the man and you just always counted on you. Now you got Parsons and these other guys that are getting the double teams, and it's freeing DeMarcus Lawrence up. And now he's free. And he said himself, ain't nobody get me one-on-one. So you see he's just destroying people. And I love him, not just with the passing, but just with OC. That run game, dog. That's what I really love him is that run game, is recognition. When these teams, did you see when they try to throw that screen pass? I don't know if it was the Giants against the Redskins. He already popped out there and was already ready for it. He was like, That's what we talking about, that football IQ, dog. And he's just playing all worldly right now.
Hey, Big, check this one out. We got us a super chat. He say, Boss Cowboy, OC, Big Game, James, and Law. I salute you, brothers. Great content as always. Y'all got me hyped as hell over here. I see Big Game James pull down that mask, though.
Okay, you got you. That's good. That's good.
Man, it was hot.
Big Game
it was hot. I knew it was going to get hot.
All that fire, Yoga Flame back on the...
Yeah, all that Yoga Flame. I can handle it.
Yoga Fire. Yoga Flame.
No, it was hot. I knew it was going to get hot.
He was sneaking it down like inch by inch, like it was going down inch by inch, like.
Hey, you slide it down. You slide it down inch by inch.
It was sliding like. Oh, and
it's getting hot in here.
Hey, they got you on that one, bro. They got you on that one.
The power of the beard. My beard been said, "Hey, Law, if you don't take this mother mask off,
yeah, man.
My beard talking to me."
Say, Law, my beard not like yours. I need some more juices and berries, but I felt the same thing, bro. I need to get some of your chemicals, bro. I need to, lubricate my stuff. You know what I mean? But it was hot. I was wondering when my boys go get it. Now, that's funny. This is another comment I wanted y'all to take, if y'all don't mind, just real quick. This is a quick one. He said, Mahomes and Brady better win these next games without the top target since everyone want to crap on Dak when he ain't got his.
Brady went and
God went out for the whole
they
year.
They doing everything. They making sure Brady. They gonna call Randy Mouse out of retirement. They make sure Randy, you want to play T.O. somebody. They make sure. Watch when Antonio Brown gonna be back. And they're gonna make a splash. You know how it goes with those teams. So who's down on the Chiefs side?
Shoot, they got Tyreek Hill and Kelsey in COVID-19 protocol.
I don't think old boy can win without Tyreek Hill. I'm not shooting any shade at my guy.
I don't. It's the truth, bro. Like it doesn't matter who you are. It's just funny. Y'all know it. Y'all know it. It's just funny. I don't care how good you are as a quarterback. They always talk about Tom Brady. Well, look what he did with them no names. Tom Brady had some damn good defense them years. Do you remember the defense Tom Brady had with them Patriots when they're talking about, oh, Tom Brady didn't have no receivers. But did you see that defense he had? Did you see all that good defense he had? It helps you. You ain't got to have that. You feel me? And guess what? It doesn't matter how damn good you are. You ain't got no receivers. You ain't doing shit. It don't matter who you are. I mean, we talked about Joe Montana, right, Law? We watched him. Who did he have?
Roger Craig.
He had John Taylor. He had Roger Craig. He had Jerry Rice. Like, look at these guys.
A lot of these young cats don't know nothing about Roger. They don't know nothing about Roger Craig.
You feel me? Roger Craig. They don't understand that these quarterbacks back in the day, like Dan Marino, right? When they talked about Dan Marino, who did he have? He had Mark Duper and Mark Clayton, dog. He had animals with him. You feel me? All those great quarterbacks had great players with them too.
Hey, let me tell you who had it all his entire career.
Who was that?
Manning. Oh, Peyton Manning. Can you imagine Reggie Wade and Marvin Harrison with the running back?
Adrian James?
Edge. Whoo, his whole career.
Come on, dog. Whole career.
Hey, real quick.
I don't want to hear it.
Just real quick. I don't know if this is true. Please check your phones. We got another super chat. He said the Eagles just sealed the deal for us. We are NFC East champs.
Yeah,
is that?
Clinch. Yeah.
We clinched.
Yeah, we clinched.
We clinched. Yeah. If the Eagles win today, we clinch. So it's a clinch party now,
we clinched. They won.
It's a clinch party. Ooh, I want to play my music, bro. I got some music. I'll wait. I will wait. I will wait.
Hey, but you know what I don't want us to do, y'all?
Run it up. No, run it up. Come on, run it up. Run it up. Party. Start the party.
No, we can't rest, though. We can't be sitting out 50 players, though.
Let me turn up my music.
Don't do that, Dallas. Don't do that, Dallas. Please don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah. What? No, let's have an NFC East party. Come on, let's go, y'all. I got the. Hey, we East champs, baby.
I don't want to sit though. I don't want to be sitting though. Yeah, we can't be sitting, everybody. Don't be sitting, everybody. Yeah, please don't sit, everybody. Yeah,
wait,
please,
wait.
Don't sit, everybody. Please don't sit, everybody. Please play hard all the way. Okay. Only sit Ezekiel Elliott for maybe one game. Please don't sit nobody else. Hey.
Okay. I caught the whole context because at first I wasn't agreeing, but I heard everything you said. I agree with everything.
I second emotion.
I agree with everything. At first I was like, no, some people got to sit, but then he explained it in the song. I was like, okay, I like the song again. I like the song.
I said, turn that shit off.
No. Hey,
if I said it once, I said it 1,000 times, man. You don't want to hobble to the playoffs, man. The hot teams win. So you want to go out there and be focused and try to get these 2 W's and be fully prepared as a confident team going into these playoffs, man. Because people act like Super Bowls are easy. The playoffs are the playoffs for a reason, man. Is that you go get the best out of the best teams in the league, man. So you want to get in those playoffs really ready to go and hitting on all cylinders. So I second that big game, James. Look, sit only who you need to sit, and let's mash the gas and win these games.
Well,
Yep. Now,
Law, did you?
Now, this is the thing, though. We technically got to win one more game, basically, in order for us to clinch. So that's just the reality of it. We got to win one more game. I don't think the Cowboys are going to go on the 3-game slide. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they're going to go on a 3-game slide. So for anybody out there say, well, you got to be a tie in order for us to clinch. Well, y'all think we're going to lose next week?
No.
We better not. Not to the Washington football team. Hell to the no.
No. I mean,
we ain't losing. We winning these next 3, dog. And y'all know it. I know it. We winning these next 3.
Yeah. So, final word. Unless y'all got something else.
No.
Well.
All right, cool.
Yeah,
final word. Okay, you go start?
Yeah, I'll start, man. Yeah, final word, man. Cowboys, lock in, take care of business, man. Look, defense continue to play well and prove that you can dominate teams on the rest of this schedule. We need the confidence boost. We need time for Dak and those wide receivers to get back on track, and we got to begin to truly dog drive some people and impose our will in that running game. If we can do those 2 things, defense continue to trend upwards and really begin to dominate people in the run game at will, run the ball when we want to. We beat the Washington football team, we beat everybody else on the rest of our schedule, and we run toward a 6th title. That's what the Cowboys got to do. That's the recipe, that's the sauce. Let's get it.
Yoga fire. Yoga flame.
Hey, I said final word, but he just raised another topic. I'm sorry. So he got his final word, but he sparked something. We didn't talk about the dysfunction of the offense. We did not. We talked about everything but the dysfunction of the offense. Can we rewind real quick and just talk about, before we do the final word, what's everybody's thoughts on repairing the offense?
Yeah, I'm going to lead off on that one too, because I've done a lot of film study this week on that, and I'm going to drop some more film later this week. But here's the thing about the Dallas Cowboys offense. If you look at the last 2 football games, the issue is really simple, but then it's complex. The Cowboys run good plays. Their iteration of trying to run the football versus the Giants was absolutely the right thing to do this last week. Also, Kellen Moore did a really good job trying to start Dak off slow and run underneath really quick and easy throws to get him in a rhythm. The difference between this offense and the offense that we saw in the first part of the season, and I mentioned this and I explained it more in the film I'll drop tomorrow, is that the Cowboys are not challenging defenses down the field. We have not tried to take the top off defense and make them pay with huge chunk plays down the football field like we were able to do earlier. There are some synergies in terms of the wide receiver and the quarterback being on the same page. And also, we're going to have to truly line up and be effective at closing out football games with the run. If we can do those 2 things, we'll be in good shape. Last thing for bonus is this. If you guys remember the play that we ran where Ezekiel Elliott scores the touchdown versus the Giants, they ran the draw play coming from right to left. We tried to do the same play on the second series going left to right. But the difference is, guys, is that the defense was different. It wasn't a single linebacker. They had an extra linebacker in the box. We didn't recognize that, and we actually called the wrong play. We also threw a screen pass to Ezekiel Elliott and a screen pass in the Giants game to Amari Cooper. No shade on those guys, but you want your shifty players. You want Pollard. You want CeeDee Lamb. So it's not just the plays. It's making sure.
What happened?
We lost him. He coming back.
Well, I'll finish off what he said. Oh, there you go.
Sorry, guys. Yeah, I had this Amber alert pop up.
I saw it. You good?
Yeah.
I heard it. You good?
My bad. But anyway, guys, we got to get the football to the right player in the right scenario, and we'll be fine.
That's mine.
Yeah, I think I'm next then. You know,
all right.
They find whoever they
No,
get.
you be last. You be last, Law. You always give those good thoughts. I'm gonna jump in here because I like listening to you. I just want to say about this offense. I'm just gonna echo OC because that whole Giants game. I was tweeting all game. Can we just throw the ball downfield? Can we just challenge this team downfield? Because at no time did y'all ever feel threatened by the Giants? No, I didn't. At no time did I ever think the Giants were going to win that game.
No.
Y'all feel me?
Totally.
Well, there's no time was I ever felt threatened by Glennon. So to me, that was a game. Let's go deep. You know what I'm saying? Because this is a game where our defense is going to shut them down. They're not going to move the ball on us. Let's challenge these guys to get our offense back together. Now, Dak threw one deep one to Michael Gallup, and he severely underthrew it, which would have been a touchdown. Gallup beat his man. He beat the two people on that cover. I think it was a cover 2, and he had him beat, but Dak underthrew it. So to me, that is what is standing out in my brain. We're not tacking deep any longer. And here's the thing, and I brought it up before. Dak Prescott in deep throws, 20 yards and deep farther, 36% right now. On the season, 36% on 20 yards and farther. Between 10 and 19, he's 54%. That's where he's got to get better right now because he was killing it at the earlier part of the year. Now he's kind of struggled with it. We need to get that back into the game because I feel like that's what really opened up that offense when we were going deep on them. And, hey, I ain't hating. I told y'all CeeDee Lamb was my game changer, but right now, dog, Amari Cooper got to get this ball. He had 2 catches for 8 yards.
Whoa!
You heard me?
Yeah, he's
I'm not
snatching
scared.
the words. He's snatching the words out of my mouth.
I'm not scared, boss. Amari Cooper had 2 catches for 8 yards. Since that game-winning touchdown against the Minnesota Vikings, where he had 8 catches for 122 yards and 1 touchdown, he's in the last 5 games, he's got 15 catches, and he's only averaging 3 catches a game, and he's only averaging 36 yards a game. That's got to change. We need Amari Cooper back up in this offense. He needs to be a big part of it. And if you got to start out early with him, then start out early with him because he gets this offense kind of going with those clutch catches because CeeDee Lamb is not being clutch with catching the ball right now. He's got 8 drops and Amari Cooper only has 1. So Amari Cooper's got to see that ball more too.
Hey, that's exactly why I respect the hell out of Big Game James, bro. I'm telling you, that's why he my dog. Like we been playing this game.
Hey, I love being a Cowboy.
Since before the season started.
Game changer.
We've been fighting this war before the season started. And this is how you know he put the Cowboys first.
Yeah.
Dog, big dog. I mean this. I respect you, bro. For real. I respect how you do your commentary because you don't fall in love with your own idea. You will back up. I respect the hell out of that, bro. For real. Anyway, my solution on fixing the offense, and I'm glad everybody talked because the OC had a great points. Big came off the top turnbuckle. Mine is totally different.
Right.
You know what I think will fix the offense? Some people need to get a kick in ASS. No, I'm serious. I'm serious, Law. I'm serious. Because at this point, it's execution.
Right.
And especially by our receivers. Somebody need to, you know how it works. Your boss gets slapped. So he slapped your boss. So then your boss come slap you. That's what needs to happen. The slaps need to come all the way down. Pop, 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 pop. It need to be some accountability to execution. We've been seeing the same stuff for too long from our receivers. Drops. To the point, my boy Big Game James, like, bruh, too many drops from my game changer. That's real.
Facts.
That's facts. Even when the OC, CD Lamb was his game changer. And he like, bro, just too many drops. Period. I like you, too many drops. So where's the accountability?
Yeah.
That's my question. Because when your group, except for Cooper on the drops, but when your group got these drops that they've been having since Denver, who is getting spanked? That's my question. And that's how to fix the offense. Somebody got to get a kick in they you know what. See, some coaches used to do this. Some head coaches would go get on the subordinate coaches real bad. Bill Parcells used to do that. And you know why he said he did that? Because it made the players want to play hard to get their coaches back. But he started by kicking some tail. He would say, Mr. Henry, what's going on with this boy trying to catch with one hand? And he did it twice. Right. Then blamed it on the sun with a visor. Right. With a visor. Oh, it's the sun. And you got a visor. No, it's accountability. To me.
Gotta nose the ball. Gotta nose that ball.
Yeah.
Gotta nose the ball. Old philosophy, man. Style points don't make points, you know. And I think that Lamb, I said, man, burn a candle before the game, you know. Get your mind right, you know. Get into the mindset of the game. He's still young. And I'm not finna put that all on the youth aspect of it. But I think that Lamb is like one of those generational type of wide receivers. But I would tell you guys this, though. This team, do you guys believe that they are sandbagging?
Some way, yes. In just a little bit, not too much, though.
Think about this, though. And I only said this, and I hope I don't sound like I'm reaching. But the team that you will play, especially being in the second seed or the third seed, may be a team that you already faced. There are some playoff simulators out there that we would either face the Vikings. I've seen a situation where we would probably face the Saints. So that's a situation that we may face a team that we already played in the game before. And you want to throw new things at teams. And I'm not saying that this team is sandbagging to the point that we are looking the way we are looking, but we are still number 2 respectfully in offense, and that's what the playmaker, he had an episode earlier this week, and he was saying the same sentiments of the fact that we got some things that we have to improve on, but let's not forget that your whole game plan changed. Especially when you're playing with the lead. Maybe you're trying to figure out other things. Maybe you're trying to get other things out of your playbook, and you don't want to showcase your good ones. We still beat the Giants by 15 points. Is that correct?
Yeah.
And then the previous game, we was up by so many, so you probably turn to another page of your playbook and start utilizing those plays. And then when the Washington team started coming back, you said, oh, Lord, you know. So you got to get your mindset back. Don't forget, Cowboy Nation, we had 3 road games. 3 road games. It wasn't home games. Although it felt like it was at home because we got so many fans in those areas. But they were 3 road games. We saw what the Saints did to the Buccaneers. And I told everybody, I said, that Saints victory look a lot different now, huh? You saw what they did to Tom Brady. And everybody, mama, uncle, cousin, Tupac, and Biggie were talking about the fact that, hey, if you're an elite quarterback, you should be able to elevate your receivers. Well, excuse me. Who did Tommy Boy elevate out there? You know what I'm saying? He couldn't elevate none of those guys. So let's not get it twisted. You know, the Saints were a good defense. We put 27 points up. We're really 20, but our defense scored another 7. But you guys get what I'm saying? It could be that Kellen Moore is reserving some of his spark plays because we just don't see it. We don't see the motion before the snaps. This is not the same offense that I'm looking at. And then they're not even, like you said, Big Game James, they're not even targeting Amari Cooper. And we know Amari Cooper is the separation king. They're not even targeting the guy,
They
so
not,
that
bro.
got to be weird. And on top of that, the defenses that we are facing, they playing cover 4 and they playing cover 2, demanding you, okay, run the ball. We literally seen Dak Prescott struggle 2016, 17, 18 until 19 occurred, right? Well, a little bit parts of 18. Against cover 1, against loaded box. It was one-on-one, man-to-man on the outside. That's how teams all looked at Dak Prescott. They all looked at it and said to themselves, we're going to stop the run and we're going to force Dak Prescott to beat us one-on-one to the outside. And we're going to blitz him. Dak Prescott is the king when you blitz him. Look up his QBR if you think I'm lying. Look at his passing completion percentage when teams blitz him. But guess what? Teams said, you know what? We're not going to blitz him no more. We're going to play our coverage, and we're going to demand this team to run it on us. And they're going to play in the hearts of Kellen Moore's decisions of not to run in pass defense. They've been literally, if you go back and look at the film, I know you guys been watching the tape, they stopping the run technically in pass defense. And we're trying to force something out there that didn't exist. So until the Cowboys open up their minds and wake up and run the ball when they're in pass defense and force them to get up out of it and play some manipulation football, then we're going to be in the same slump that we are in. So I think that this last game, although it wasn't still peachy as it relates to the offense, I think that they figured something out with the running approach. They had 120 yards. Like you said in the opening of Big Game James with Tony Pollard, he was averaging 3.1 yards after contact, right? So
before contact.
Before contact. So that's good. So
before contact.
Let's continue to do those type of things. Get them up out of their pass defense. Force them to climb down into the box and say, okay, dog, we got to stop the bleeding with the run, and then we can open up play actions. Then we can have the one-on-one back onto the outside, and then there's your big plays down the field. We can happen. It can all happen. And it's a little mixture of both of what I just said with the sandbagging, with the hiding and the coverages and stuff like that.
Fantastic analysis. Well, the reason why I got this song, because
Yoga fire, yoga flame.
It's the final word. The OC already did his, so I'm up next on the final word. All right. So we bringing back the Hot Boys. I know y'all think it's corny, but Tank signed his hat for Boss Cowboy.
All right.
And Tank has shown that he is still the leader of the defense. Tank has been doing an excellent job. He's been doing so good that he even went to Dak and was like, let's have some competition. Let's get something going. That's why I like the Hot Boys. It ain't really got to be named the Hot Boys, but I like when those guys challenge each other. That's what the Hot Boys was really about. It was about what are our standards? And it was those guys governing themselves. So as we get ready to go into the playoffs,
Yoga fire, yoga flame.
I'm with Big Game James. I want to put it on the defense because Big Game James said something so massively awesome last week on his final word. What he said, and I'm going to quote him. He said, Dallas has been notorious for offense, but when we won Super Bowls, I'm trying to do it like him. I can't. I can't.
Yoga fire.
I can't. Throw the flames up. But when we won Super Bowls, is what he said.
Yoga fire. Yoga flame.
It was on the defense because
Yes, sir.
the defensive podcasters, we loving this year. The offensive podcasters worried about left guard. I'm done. Yeah, I said
a lot of them offensive podcasters sure turned to defense this year.
Oh, yeah. I'm a proud defensive podcaster. I say it with pride. I say it with pride. I say it with pride, with my chest. I stand with my dog, Big Game James. It wins the championships. It's been a thing. I'm stealing Big Game's final word from last week. That's all I'm doing.
Steal it.
I'm stealing it.
Thief.
Because it was the thief. I'ma steal good knowledge all day long. So that defense also carried us on the road. So my final word, war.
All right, so my final word is this, because Law Nation always got to be the last one, though. So my final word is this. You just heard my dog, Boss Cowboy, say last week when I said Dallas always been known for offense, but it's been that defense, right? So I'm going to go right back to that one more time. In Dallas's 5 Super Bowl wins, Dallas had a total of 26 turnovers in those 5 Super Bowl wins. A total of 26 turnovers. They beat the Broncos. I watched that game. That game was in 1977. I watched that game. 8 turnovers in that game for the Cowboys. Harvey Martin and Randy White were the MVPs. That's defense. Then they played the Buffalo Bills. When they returned back to the Super Bowl after all them years, they had 9 turnovers in that first Buffalo Bills game. That's 17. They played the Buffalo Bills again next year. James Washington had a couple crucial fumble recoveries and interception. They had 3 turnovers. Buffalo had 3 turnovers that game. Dallas wins. So the prevailing thing is, again, that in those Super Bowls, Dallas won the turnover battle in those Super Bowl victories. Dallas leads the league in turnovers this year. So that is going to be the key as we go forward into these playoffs. Right. Plus 12 right now in turnover margin. So when we talk about wins and we talk about getting Super Bowl wins, it's always been Dallas getting a lot of turnovers. And what is this year? The year of the turnover. It could be the year of the 6.
Listen, before you go, Law, I have never heard Big Game James even talk about Super Bowl.
I love it, man. I love it. Let me play a drop for you, man. I don't know if you play. I don't know if you hit a drop over there, but man,
This is Sparta!
that's good. That's good.
Yoga, fire.
Yeah.
Yoga, flame.
You know, we've been waiting for this moment. And a lot of people think that we're finna fold up like a wallet or a lawn chair, and we don't do that. We've been keeping the same energy all this year. And I couldn't help to notice that after the Eagles won today, and they do this pretty much just like Eastside Harrow after the Texans win. They jump over here to the stream, and they put the Eagles emojis. They say, "Fly, Eagles, fly," right? And they say, "We're hiding." Well, I come here to tell you that there will be blood shed, bones crushed, because the mighty Cowboys, we are coming. We finna destroy the Washington football team coming off of a short week, and we finna get that clinched, and we finna focus in on getting our guys ready for this playoff berth, ready for this game to play out. I think that according to ESPN and some of the statutes there, they're saying that we might face the Minnesota Vikings. Well, I come here to tell you, Cowboy Nation, we ready for it, baby. Because this moment right here, this Dallas Cowboys team, this defense, I told everybody at the start of the season, I want our defense to start humming toward the latter part of the year. And lo and behold, we are humming on the latter part of the year. You got DeMarcus Lawrence. looking like he's a wreck train out there to ready to destroy some things, right? You got Randy, oh my goodness, he's not blazing it up, but he's blazing the quarterback. That shoulder blade gets so low, it looks like he cutting grass. Oh, excuse me. They said, hey, Michael Parsons, we see what you can do as it relates to blitzing, as it relates to getting to the quarterback, but can you cover somebody? And I've seen literally Michael Parsons blanket covering Galladay down the field. One play saved the touchdown, the other play in the hook area. I said, my goodness. And now here's a knock at the door, and it's a hooker. And I'm sitting there, I'm saying like, oh my goodness, they allow this hooker, I'm talking about Malik, to catch some things over there. And he's ready, man. He's red hot, baby. Oh, excuse me, we got a guy, a klepto, a thief, a stealer. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't talking about Pittsburgh. I'm talking about Trayvon. Give me my shovel, dig it up out of the hole digs. He's just out here trying to get this Everson Walls records, man. I'm telling you, like, man, Everson is the reason why I love the Cowboys. He's the reason why I wear 24. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, I'm telling you, that kid number 7, man, he's doing some amazing things. Shout out to the DBs and shout out to Anthony Brown, man. He's holding it down for the defense. We got J-Rock. This defense is unbelievable. And all we need is for this running game to wake up and Dak Prescott to wake up, and we got 3 games to do so. And I believe that this pace and this rhythm finna happen this week. It's finna go down, Cowboy Nation. Let's go. I got my shovel. Let's get this thing going the best way possible, Cowboy Nation. Let's go. That's my final word.
Let's get it. Man, that was the final word. Hey.
Were you not entertained?
Was you not entertained? Listen, man.
Yoga fire.
Oh,
y'all light it up.
$50 in the super chat door. And his name
light
is
it up.
Your mom. Appreciate you for the $50. This Big Game James would say,
Yoga fire.
Holla.
Light it up. Light it up.
Fire. Yoga.
Light it up.
Yoga fire.
Come on, y'all know what it is. Come on, light it up. Light it up.
Fire. Yoga fire.
Yeah.
Yoga flame.
Yes, indeed, man.
I got that Gallimore monster right here. hey,
yeah.
We forgot to mention about my dog, Carlos Watkins. He been doing his thing.
Carlos Watkins. Hey, I want to say that, yeah. Carlos Watkins, you doing your thing. I was straight wrong about you, sir. That's my final word. I was wrong.
You've been banging, Carlos. Yes, you have.
You've been banging, brother.
I thought you wanted him, fam. I ain't one been banging.
Nah, I didn't like Carlos Watkins. I like him now, though.
But you know what? Hey, you know what, boss? You got a good team. Makes you step up. You feel me?
Yep, that's right. That's right. And it's gonna get even better. So, everybody, y'all be excited, man. We got a defense coming. That was the final word.
Salute. Can't wait.
Salute.